It is cool. Thank you, Wugga. There's definitely a lot to do. I'm still need to figure out stuff. I know I didn't really cover everything in this game. You definitely have to slow down in these corners way more than any other probably racing game. Cause I can't pitch it hard. Like, I mean, I can, but it's like, you don't know what you're doing. I know how your car handle. Like this car, I can pitch it hard and. All right, now we burning though. What's the deal, Ace? Appreciate you for coming out on the stream. Yeah, appreciate you for coming out yesterday. But hey, I'm probably got like a good hour. If max, I'll probably try to push 2. But I feel a little bit under weather today, so I'm probably on the grind a little bit. Said, damn, so much progress. I was on this game for close to 7 hours yesterday, streaming it. So I had got a lot of progress in. That's why I'm like, I probably can chill like a little bit today. I ain't about to be streaming on like 6 hours again today. That shit dead. Gotta take care of my body, man. But we're gonna get at least a playlist or 2 done. By the time I'm done with them playlists, I mean that'll be it, honestly. But we're gonna be racing. I have a YouTube video about this game. I have a build that's gonna go out tomorrow morning. I got a video. Got my last little bit of Need for Speed videos today. And I'm still contemplating on what I want to do for us, post. I'm probably going to try to post both. Then if it doesn't work out, then we're just going to have to plan something else. And see how that goes. Because maybe I could just stream this and still post my Need for Speed videos. I don't know. We're going to see if these videos hit the way I wanted to. And we'll take it from there. But it's gonna be my first tuning video. I don't see a lot of people tuning their cars on like posting like actual build videos on each car that they driving in. Oh man, I broke it down. I made sure to counter that car, and I still hit it. It's tragic. What is your first car, Ace? What was your first car? Cause after this race, I can show you what I got and what I'm driving. Or what I did drive when I was in them classes. Oh my God. This game you can't hop on. This game you can't take a break on this game either. Cause now you can race way better than that. You got I got the Civic too. Very good start off car. I'm gonna show you shortly after this race what how I've gotten my builds. You know, it may not be the best, but I was just trying my experience out, and I'm gonna take out the cars that I have, you know, so you could take a look at it and see what you think. This thing do go sideways a little bit. This thing can't keep the drift because they're not tires to do that. They're only race tires. If I change to like the sports, it'll slide. No, I can't change my med. Yeah. It goes sideways when I don't want it to, but when I want to go sideways, it don't. You said this or Unbound? In my opinion, since Unbound been out for so long, and so is this game, it was a tough choice. I mean, people who love Unbound would say Unbound still top. You feel me? Those who into the car and street community will say this game better. It just depends. You know, your preference. And my preference, I like both games. You know, it's not one game outweighing the other, like, you know. But since I got this game, I've been playing this more than Unbound. So maybe that would, you know, tell you a thing or two. You know, you feel me? Since I got it, I've been playing it. So at Ace, so I just got this to C3 though, but this is so you've been doing also a manual lately. You're saying that's good practice, man. So if you got a Civic, I'm gonna show you C2. So C2 is this Supra. I got the E39. No, I just got this. I just got a build. I didn't build this though, chat. Should we build it real quick? Because this is the only car I haven't built. Who's saying how long you gonna be on for the day? I mean, I may not hop out on bound today, maybe like tomorrow or something. We gonna see. I might need to hit. You might need to get my Discord so we can keep in contact about that. Yeah. This thing got some power. This thing mental though. Let's see which we can play a tuning on here. Hmm. I can swap the engine. It's already. Hmm. Why would I put up? Yeah. All these other engine swaps ass. So it already has the upgrade. It seemed like this car, I did get this for free. It's already got the upgrades. Maybe this car already getting down though. I could probably get a little bit of more horsepower out of it. I can get a little bit. I can get a little bit more power out of it. No, that's maxed out as it can get. Let's look at these body kits though. Man, we need to build a Hellcat once we can unlock that. I haven't drove a V8 yet in this game, so I kind of like the bike kit they already have on, but we gonna do our famous movement customization. You feel me? This body kit not bad. I mean, I wish you can hear the car more. We can hear it, but wish you can turn. I wish you can turn up the car. Dude, let me see something. Yeah, my car sound all the way up already. Okay, well. I turned off the racing line, but they still have the racing line on my shit, but whatever. It gives it more like a track build. It's more like a track build. I like it. But this car don't need two spoilers. We could probably see we could build around this foundation. I might keep the wrap on here though. We're just doing a little bit more, doing some tweaking. Yeah, all right there. Get rid of that roof. I mean, maybe I might just leave it as is, to be honest. Don't even Let me see how it looks. See if I can change the paint. It's definitely nice how it is. I don't really gotta change nothing. We could keep this. We could keep this, or we could keep this. I shouldn't have to touch. Cause I don't feel like doing a full build. I don't got enough energy to do a full build like yesterday. Every car that I put in yesterday, Chad, I put in 100% effort. But this build is straight as it is. I don't really gotta change nothing much. We just gonna get in and just drive. We could focus. We could probably focus on customizing this at a later time, though. When I feeling more into my streaming back, you feel me? But we gonna see how this thing rots. Think I have to spawn another race. There's definitely slow. Yeah, but that power. So the top speed is rendered though, because I guess the gears, I guess it makes it the top speed faster than the other cars struggling to get. But that fourth gear is killing. I might have to rebuild this car, in all honesty. Maybe we could probably win. But this thing, it definitely needs some work. There we go. Oh shit. No. Oh. Look, we're gonna win with this car, and we're gonna just go back to our we're gonna take out the BMW. Yeah, that gear, boy. I had to sit up so because I need to take this serious. These bots here. This car, and we can win, and it is just. It definitely need help with the. It definitely need help with using the nitrous. Man, this is supposed to be. This is the car you gave me. This car barely getting down. It don't even feel. Bro, my BMW will smack these cars. And I didn't change the gearing and anything, so probably why it's slower. I could probably make it faster, but I'd be wasting time in my stream doing that. Probably off screen, I can probably make it better. And come back on the stream with a whole other build, you feel me? I mean, the nitrous, it works better because of the short gearing. Oh my god. It works better on these VAs because of the short gearing. I can see why he will be like, this person would try to build this type of car. The gear needs to be adjusted. Because I'm already only 130 for top speed. No! Yeah, we gonna end the race. We gonna hop in our BM. We gonna hop in our BMW, chat. And we just gonna end this race. Or the Supra. I need to work on this car. This car yesterday was fun. You can see what class I got it on now. You know. We'll take out the Beamer. Because all of that was unacceptable. I need to just build it. I just need to build that car way better. No, we gonna rerun that back. But I could see what he was going for with that build, but by the time it gets to top speed, these boys gone already. I mean, by the time the horsepower really kicks in, they gone. See, I accelerated way faster with this car. Oh, why is this? Holy! Oh man, why did it slide so much? Got full-blown racing tires on. It should not be sliding like that. I feel like in this game, you really can't be too cocky. The moment you get cocky and thinking that you could just fling around a corner is when it bites you. Like, you legit have to think about your corner more, way more than Unbound. Unbound, you can, it's just muscle memory. You could just fly. You could take the corner flat. In this game, you gotta. It's breaking points too. Like, you gotta understand, it's breaking points. Probably could have made the wheels a little bit more bigger. Had a car sit a little bit taller too. But it looked like it matches this car well. Even though it's a wagon, I feel like these wheels matches the wagon pretty well. You know what? We're just gonna remove everything from the engine and build it from. Okay, okay, yeah, we need that. Need to upgrade this. I'm gonna change it back, but we gonna go. We gonna downgrade. Well, how far we can't. No, man. I could take away everything. And this probably at the fucking turbocharger on it. Okay, now we can turbo quit it. Do ECU. We gotta upgrade the camshaft. Not enough money? Ah, oh, great. I couldn't finish the build anyway for y'all, but you'll have to come back when we make enough money. I need to. I probably. I don't need to. I don't need to downgrade it. I don't need to downgrade it. I forgot. I got a whole nother playlist. I can just run this. I could just run this a whole nother playlist. I'm gonna go back to C2. I just feel like driving this car. There's so much stuff to do on this game, so you can just stop taking a break on one thing. Even though I would did it, 100 grand, hell yeah. This would be a good. What is that? And that got then that car gonna be nice. Yeah. Let's get into that. Oh man, I'm just making shit. Ouch. Oh man. Dang, I nailed that. Woo, that was textbook. Except for that car almost took me out the game. That car almost took me out the game. I don't know how I saved it, but I stayed. But I stayed committed. You know, what was the point of braking? You know, you feel me? What was the point of braking? All you had to do was get that car right back to straight and keep that boy moving. You feel me? And appreciate you for coming out the stream, by the way. That was my fault. I was trying to flex. I was trying to flex in the drift in that corner. That would have been nice. I tried to pitch that boy in that corner and it failed. Wait, they had that car? Oh, hell yeah, I'm gonna build that. Be a very good car to build. That's gonna be interesting. I know you need to. I need to make sure I have money for that car next. That probably gonna be my next build. Let's keep on racing, man. Let's keep on racing. We probably have enough money to upgrade that Firebird, but hey, after this race chat, I'm finna be hopping off.